It's a well-known fact that making it as a cricketer in India is something that might not always be the easiest thing in the world, but is notoriously tougher in a city like Delhi, wherein you know that there is both corruption as well as other malpractices like age fudging that takes place at the junior levels, which means that many a time more promising talent tends to miss out in the face of talents who may just happen to have the right connections or be able to do the right things. And we were reminded of this fact recently when Gautam Gambhir, the former India player, someone who's of course played match-winning knocks in both the 2007 and 2011 World Cups, 2007 in the World T20, 2011 in the ODI Men's World Cup. He himself recounted a tale recently that quite frankly reminded you just how deep the rot ran. And there is of course a reason I mentioned that. It's because Gambhir himself was someone who did come from a wealthy affluent family but never actually, let's say, used those connections to try and forge ahead. His belief always was that if I'm going to make it, I'm going to make it on the back of my game. I'm going to succeed on merit. That being said, as he himself recounted, there were times he missed out due to bizarre reasons, and this story perhaps will make you understand why it is that being a cricketer in Delhi may not always be the easiest thing in the world. This is the story as he recounted it to R. Ashwin on an episode of which was put out on Ashwin's YouTube channel. He said that when I was 12 or 13 years old, this is the first time he was trialing, I didn't get selected when I tried out for my first under 14 tournament because I didn't touch the selector's feet. Now, I understand that within Indian culture, touching someone's feet, particularly someone who's elder to you, is a way of showing respect and seeking, of course, blessings from the elder. But really, I mean, is this a reason to be rejecting someone from a team? I mean, I'm assuming under 14 Gambhir would have been talented enough to be featuring in this particular tournament, but he didn't make it because he didn't touch the selector's feet. Wow, that is some next level when it comes to arbitrary reasons for not selecting a player. I mean, you can disagree with, let's say, a player being selected because he has powerful connections, but at the very least, there's some logic there, even if it's not great logic. Here, there's not really that much logic, but it did also drive home some sort of a thought process into Gambhir's head, and he himself took a bit of a vow from this entire episode. He said that from then on, I promised myself that I will never ever touch anyone's feet, and I do not let anyone touch my feet either. Now, obviously, this would have left a deep impact on Gambhir, and Gambhir, to be fair, as a captain, as a leader, has always been someone who's tried to get, let's say, the younger players and the senior players intermingling, mixing together, and not necessarily trying to have a culture of senior junior, something that we know still exists in certain levels when it comes to the sport of cricket. For Gambhir, he's always tried to maintain a dressing room where everyone can blend in, blend out. It's why he was so fond of someone like Suryakumar Yadav when he first came up the KKR ranks. He was someone who would be encouraged, let's say, to be himself rather than trying to be, fit a certain mold. That is always how Gambhir was, and this is yet another instance that showcases that. But imagine what a profound effect it left that Gambhir eschewed something that is so traditionally common in India. Yet it is, as I said, also a tale of how delicate and dicey things can be sometimes when it comes to the sport we love. And full credit to someone like Gautam Gambhir, the stubborn-willed person that he was, that he forged on from there and managed to have the career that he did, because for a lot of other people, that would be particularly soul-crushing. Now, what are your thoughts on this entire story that Gambhir narrated? Well, you can let us know that in the comments below, and don't forget to like this video, share it with your friends, subscribe to the channel, tap that bell icon, follow us on social media. We're on Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook. Don't forget to download the SportsTak app, and if you're already on the channel, go ahead, check out some other videos we've done as well. For now, from my side, it is goodbye.